Chag Sameach, Purim Sameach, my dear friends in Weston and the surrounding areas, all the way from Casablanca, Morocco. I would like to remind everyone that today is a very important holiday. You have to read the Megillah today if you haven't heard it yet. Don't forget to give Mishloach Manot, the gift baskets to your friends, charity to the poor, and never forget to eat a special festive meal together with your family and say lots of l'chaim and be merry and happy. I would like to share with all of you, I'll go back to my regular accent, I'd like to share with all of you a special message that we can learn from the Megillah. In the 4th chapter, Mordechai goes to Esther to the palace to tell her what just had happened, that Haman and Achashverosh are plotting to kill the Jewish people all in one day. And she says, you must go to the king. And she says, I can't go to the king. Because the rule was you have to be invited to come to the king. And if you'd come uninvited, you could get killed. Unless the king finds favor in unless you find favor in the king's eyes. And I haven't been invited. So Mordechai tells her, listen, Esther, the Jewish people are dependent. You need to do this for the Jewish people. And if you don't, know one thing. The Jewish people will survive with you or without you. But you, maybe this is the reason you became the queen. And if you miss this moment, you're going to lose your whole legacy. Your whole legacy will be tarnished. And it's those words that make a deep impression on her, and she decides, I'm going to put myself in danger and go to the king. And the question is, a moment ago she hears that the entire Jewish people are hanging in the balance, and she says, I can't go because my life is in danger. That didn't make an impression on her. To save the Jewish people, but to save her legacy, that makes an impression. She's ready to put herself in danger. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe asked this question, and he answered it in the following way. And we can learn a powerful lesson from this. He says that what Mordechai was telling Esther is, the Jewish people are going to survive with you or without you. This is not about the Jewish people. But it's quite possible that your soul came down to earth for this very moment. Maybe God made you the queen just to be there so he can work through you to save the Jewish people. In other words, if it's not you, it'll be someone else. But imagine, maybe this is your calling. Maybe this is why you came into the world. And if you miss this opportunity, your whole legacy, your whole reason that raison d'etre, the whole reason you're here in this world will be lost. What a tragedy that will be. And that makes an impression. So it wasn't about the Jewish people, it was about Esther. And the lesson we can learn is, for all of us, is the same thing. Sometimes we're called to do something. The Baal Shem Tov said that a soul can come down to this world for 70, 80 years, a long life, just to do a Jew a favor, another person a favor, even one time. In other words, there are moments that you're called upon, and that is your moment. That's why you're here in this world. It doesn't mean you don't have to do anything else. Of course you have to serve God, and this is the reason why. Because you don't know when that moment is. Any moment could be yours. So when an opportunity comes to you, imagine someone asks you, I need a little favor, take me to the doctor, help me fix my flat tire, or whatever it may be, and you're not in the mood, you say lazy, you say, I'll help you a different time. Imagine that was your moment. That was why your soul came down to earth, and now you missed it because you were lazy. What a tragedy that would be. So Mordechai is telling Esther, and we have to all hear this message. Your moment, you never know when that is. It could be this is your moment. You're asked to do something good for someone else. You're asked to do something good for your community. You're asked to do something good for the world. You're asked to do something good for your neighbor. Don't be lazy and push it off, because that could be the whole reason your soul came down to this world. The problem is we don't know when that moment is, so we can never turn down these countless moments that come our way. So I want to wish all of you to remember this beautiful message. Never say no to an opportunity to do something good, because you never know. It could be if you do say no, and you'll say, I'll do something next time. Next time is not your moment. This was your moment. This is why your soul was here. Esther understood that, and she rose to the occasion. The rest is history. We're here today celebrating Purim thousands of years later. I want to wish you all a happy Purim, and this year especially, we're going from Purim right into Shabbos, 2 days of joy, and then hopefully that will extend to the rest of the year. And we're told that joy breaks all barriers. If any of you have a barrier that you need to break through, you need to get a new opportunity in business, you have a health issue, you have problems in the home with a child, with your spouse, this is the moment to tune in to Purim, to the joy of Purim. We have 2 days to do it, and to really tap into this energy and break the barriers that we need to. Happy Purim, Chag Sameach, Purim Sameach, and Shabbat Shalom to all of you, and thank you.